How's it going, everybody? We've got game 3 of this 3-game series here against the A's. The Braves here are we're not doing too great, but that's the dog days of summer for you. But as you can see, we've got Aaron Nola and some throwback uniforms. I love these. So let's just see how we do. Like I said, we've got our ace, Aaron Nola, on the mound. 13 starts, he has a 7-1 record with a 2.53 ERA. 89 innings pitched with 74 hits, 120 strikeouts already, with only 9 walks. We'll see how this goes. Like, look at those A's uniforms. All yellow, basically.
Leading off the afternoon
gotta
for
love
Oakland, the second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
At least I love it. And I like the Braves, 70s ones here. They're slick. As Barreto swings at the fastball.
First pitch, 136.
Strike one. Fouls off the change for strike 2. And swings and misses at a fastball for Nola's 121st strikeout, and his first strikeout of the game. So Marcus Simeon's in. He's got a 3-2 count. Fouls off that fastball. Staying alive. Fouls off the changeup. Fouls off another fastball. This is an 8-pitch at bat. Nola's having to work against the A's shortstop as he grounds out to Albies at second base. So the A's lineup: Barreto, Simeon, Brantley, Olsen, Chapman, Bader, Walker, Davis, and Alex Avila, rounding it out 7, 8, and 9. I feel like the A's have a lot of momentum going into this game after winning last night, as Brantley flies out to right field. So Nola's got a nice little inning for himself. Man, I just, again, love those uniforms. They're so nice. Frankie Montas on the mound for the A's in 14 starts. He has a 4-2 record with a 4.79 ERA and 73 1/3 innings pitched. He has 73 hits, 27 walks, with 65 strikeouts. I hope. I can't tell if that was 65 or 66. But anyways, Acuna's up. Hits that shallow right center. Davis comes on. Davis makes the play. The lineup for the Braves is Acuna, Waters, Freeman. Waters has cooled off significantly since May. Ozuna, Realmuto, and Swanson. Albies, David Bodie for Nick Senzel, and Christian Pache rounding it out. So Drew Waters' first pitch swinging. Easy play for Chapman. 2 quick outs from Frankie Montas.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
Leads team in home runs, and I think he's like 3rd in the NL, maybe? As he flies out. Routine ball at the center field. Bader is there. No score through 1. So Matt Olson's up at the plate. And here at the top of the second, he grounds into the shift. Easy play for Swanson. He was to the left of second as Matt Chapman, who has had himself a nice series. So he takes that fastball off for a strike at the corner, 2-2. Nola's 2-2 pitch to the A's third baseman. Fastball fouled off. One thing you'll notice throughout this gameplay is that, especially on the hitting side, as Chapman strikes out, I was getting really frustrated just with my performance or whatever, so I don't remember what inning it is, but I think it's midway through the game. as Bader takes a ball, 2-1, where I changed the camera angle from strike zone 2 to wide. And I'm a couple of games ahead of this video, but I've really enjoyed wide. I got a new TV as Bader flies out to Pache to end the inning. I got a new TV, and it's bigger, so I don't know. It's really helped me like track the ball like wide, and I'm really enjoying using it. Marcelo Zuna hits that ball high and deep, but warning track power for the Braves DH. As Bader's there on the warning track to make the play. 1 out here in the second. 1-0 count to JT Realmuto. Grounds out to Matt Olson, who takes it to the bag himself, 3 unassisted, 2 outs. Montas has only thrown 14 pitches through 2 innings as Swanson hits that through the hole, past Simeon. So he's on first here. Albies has a 1-2 or a 1-0 count with 2 outs here in inning number 2. Takes that slider away. 2-0. He hits that one to the second baseman, makes the play. Inning over. Braves get nothing on 1 hit and leave a runner on. We go to the third with no score. Nola's back out there with a 3-2 pitch to Christian Walker. Strikes him out. Nola's third K of the ball game here in inning number 3. So a 1-1 count to Chris Davis. He pops that up down the first base line into foul territory. Freeman makes the running play. 2 outs. Something I noticed about these A's throwbacks is like the socks blend in with the pants. Like you couldn't, I couldn't tell as that one gets through the shift past Ozzy. I couldn't tell that Chris Davis is wearing high socks, but you know, the whole one eye thing probably doesn't help either. As Barreto hits that ball hard to center field, Pache on the run, he gets under it and he makes the one-handed grab. Inning is over. No score still. But yeah, those pants and those socks blend in quite well. So here's David Bodie. Flares that one out to right, or right behind second, but second baseman's there to make the play. Also, I might have to wear these Braves uniforms more often. Third one count to Pache, Acuna on deck. Montas' throwing pitches is a strike at the top of the zone at 97 miles an hour. I'll tell you what, you guys, I cannot hit fastballs that are over 96. As Pache strikes out as Montas comes back to strike him out from the 3-1 count. Ceased, look, there's where I changed the camera angle. And I just like it a little bit. I've always liked angles like where you could see the batter. I always thought strike zone was so too zoomed in as Acuna lines up the middle third base hit. Here's Drew Waters.
He's going.
Fouls off the 2-seamer. Count is 2-2. But yeah, I like that you can see the batter. Even though when I'm playing, I don't look at the batter. As Waters strikes out to end the Braves third. But I just think, like, the one chance that I do look, I don't know, it just looks cleaner to me and it looks nicer. As that's a base hit up the middle for the A's on a 2-0 count. Here in the fourth. For Marcus Simeon, Michael Brantley climbs in, strikes out. I don't know why I thought Simeon was running. I thought I heard like a cue, but I was wrong. I thought about not showing that clip, but honestly, it is what it is. As Olsen strikes out, looking good curveball by Nola, like right on the corner. Look at that. Right where Real Muto wanted it. So here's Matt Chapman. Too many Mats. Fouls off the fastball, or the curve. 3-2. Ozzy's gonna be a tough play. He gets it. So the A's leave him stranded. To the bottom half of the fourth with Freeman up with the 3-2 count. He gets that fastball into the shift. Shortstop close is there. 1 out. Also, one thing I do like about wide, but I guess you get it with every camera angle. I just like seeing the sky. Like night games, especially. Was it this year or last year where they really improved the night lighting, like the sky and stuff? I want to say it's this year, and it looks beautiful. I can't wait to experience like a night game that's not in Houston as Ozuna strikes out. A night game that's not in Houston with the roof closed. Just because I bet it'll look really nice on this new TV I got. Realmuto hits that ball. He absolutely clobbers that ball to left field. And that ball is gone, so the Braves take a 1-0 lead on JT Realmuto's solo shot. His 7th of the year. Good for him. He's heating it up. He's hitting for power more recently. I don't even think he hit his first home run until May. Like, dude was hitting a lot of singles, but he had, he high fives his teammates in the dugout.
The batter number 7, shortstop.
Swanson swings at the slider. Great play by Chapman. He had plenty of time to get Swanson out, so the Braves have a 1-0 lead in the 5th. Bader has a 2-2 count. It's that one to Ozzie. To his right. He has it. Goes to Freeman. 1 out. Christian Walker's up next for his second at-bat. 0 for 1. He strikes out. Nolan doing what he does best. Striking guys out. Chris Davis. I guess, looking at his socks now, he does have the little green, like, stripes. So he hits that ball down the line. Waters plays it perfectly to hold Davis to a single. Probably doesn't help that Davis is also slow. But we'll take it. But yeah, his little socks have, like, green stripes at the top. See, you can tell, but when I was playing, I couldn't tell. Anyways, Alex Avila has a 1-0 count. That fastball is at the knees on the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 fouls off the 2-seamer, 1-2. I honestly, before this series, didn't know Alex Avila was still around. He swings at the fastball. So Nola gets out of it. Remember his good old days with the Tigers. As Ozzie takes that fastball inside from Montas here in the bottom half of the 5th, 2-2 count. I think he also played for the Diamondbacks, if I'm not mistaken. As Ozzie hits that fastball to right behind second base. Easy play, easy play. So here's David Bodie. He has an 0-1 count. Swings at the splitter.
0-2 is the count.
0-2. Swings out of the slider out of the zone. So Montas and Nola, basically, both having great games.
No, ball 4.
He walks Pache. 2-out walk here for the Braves in the 5th. Montas has given up that 1 run as Acuna takes a strike 2 on the slider up in the zone. They're both pitching great games as Acuna fouls off the fastball to keep the count 3-2. Pache on first with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th. 3-2 count to Acuna is a fastball, and y'all, let me tell you, when I remember being visibly angry about that because I was just like, that's right in my wheelhouse. Why am I just staring at it? What is wrong with me? But anyways, Acuna strikes out to end the 5th. As Franklin Barreto steps in, fouled off that pitch. His 2-2 count from Nola. He hits that one up the middle. Ozzie to his right. He makes the play. Freeman stretching out a little bit. 1 down. Simeon has a 2-0 count. He grounds that one to Freeman. Freeman throws over to Nola.
Three
who
down.
gets over to the bag. That's 2 down. So Nola keeping the ball on the ground, getting some easy outs, making a play himself. As Brantley pops that one up near the A's on deck circle, the A's batter's just like, I'm just still gonna stand there and take my practice swings, Ramiro. You can catch that ball. You can try to catch that ball all you want. I'm not moving. So Waters leads off the Braves bottom of the 6th. 0-2 count already. To the Braves left fielder. Fouls off the cutter. Drew Waters in a bit of a slump. Average hovering just over 300. Fouls off a slider that time. Very early on the slider, very late on the cutter. Needs to adjust. Takes that slider low. 1-2. Montas. Oh, it's not Montas. It's Adam Ottavino pitching for the A's here in the 6th. Fouls off the fastball, staying alive. Evens up the count with that slider that misses inside up near the ankles. 2-2. Fouls off the slider. So Waters having a great at bat for against Ottavino. 8 pitches for the lefty. The righty. As that fastball misses high, full count. Freddie Freeman on deck. He's also in a bit of a cold stretch. But the entire Braves are in a bit of a cold stretch here as we start June. So full count, 3-2 pitch to Drew Waters. Slider inside, walks him. Drew coming down, coming back from being behind the count to drawing the walk. So Freeman's got a 3-1 count. Fouls off the fastball. Very late, was expecting off speed, I'm sure. 3-2 pitch. That misses. The 2-seamer misses low and away. So runners at first and second. 2 walks, Marcell Ozuna. He hits that ball high and deep to right field. Davis on the warning track makes the running play. Runners have to head back. So 1 down. JT Realmuto has an 0-2 count. Had a home run earlier in the ball game. 1 for 2. And he hits that ball foul. I hate that. I thought that was gone. I got really excited. But instead, it's still 0-2 count. As that ball misses away. But good stop by Avila. 22 pitches for Ottavino here in the 6th. And he was way late on the fastball. What was he swinging there? Tell you what, guys, that was another moment where I was just like, what is wrong with me? Because, like, look how late I was on that swing. Like, it's like if it's, as the announcers would probably say, as Swanson flies out to center field to end the inning. So the Braves get nothing with runners at first and second here in the 6th. But anyways, as like the announcer would say, that pitch was already in the mitt by the time he decided to swing. And it was true. Like, I was so late on that. Matt Olson climbs in. Nola's still out there. Walks him. Leadoff walk for the A's. Nola not happy. Walk number 10. Chapman has an 0-2 count. Let's see what Nola can do. Double play ball. Swanson on the Albies for 1. Freeman, nope. Chapman's safe. Didn't look safe to me, but I'm not an umpire. Next batter. Called down on strikes. Christian Walker. He hits that ball high and deep to left field. Waters looks up and watches it sail out of here. So Christian Walker, the A's DH, hits a 2-run shot, his 7th of the year, and it gives the A's a 2-1 lead here in the 7th. So Luke Jackson's now into pitch in relief of Nola. An 0-2 count to Chris Davis is a strikeout. So the Braves have some catching up to do as we're back in the strike zone cam. As you can see, I'm just experimenting. Albee strikes out, looking. Good pitch by Joaquin Soria, who's in to pitch the 7th. David Bodie's got a 2-2 count. Soria's pitch. Again, late on the curveball. It's almost like I was like, oh crap, I gotta swing. So Christian Pache has a 1-2 count. Let's see what he can do here with 2 outs. He swings and misses badly at that curveball. So Joaquin Soria strikes out the side. Aroldis Vizcaíno comes in to pitch the 8th against Alex Avila, Franklin Barreto, and Marcus Simeon as that pitch hits Avila. So Barreto's got a 1-0 count. He bunts. Viz cannot beat Barreto to the bag, so runners at first and second with no one out for Simeon. 1-2 count. Good play by Bodie on the ground for 1, Albies for 1. And on to first for 2, so 2 outs, runners at third base for Michael Brantley. He's had himself a good series, but he will ground this out to second. Albies makes the routine play, and the Braves get out of it without giving up a run. They're still down 2-1 as Brandon Workman is into the ball game. Ronald Acuna hits that one high and deep to left field. Brantley's going back. That ball hits up against the wall and bounces over the wall for a ground rule double for Acuna. So a 1-2 count for Drew Waters. He swings and misses at the knuckle curve. Freddie Freeman, 3-0 count. Swings at the fastball high in the zone. 3-1. That fastball misses outside, ball 4. So runners at first and second with 1 man down for Marcelo Zuna. He has a 1-2 count. Looking for home run number 200. That ball gets away from Avila. Runners move up to second and third. The throw to Chapman is late. Acuna's in there. So with 1 down, 2-2 count. Hassett has scored a wild pitch. That knuckle curve misses way inside. 3-2 count. They decide to intentionally walk Ozuna to load the bases up for JT Realmuto. He's had a home run so far tonight. Let's see what he can do. So JT Realmuto steps in. He has a 1-1 count. Brandon Workman's having to work. Realmuto swings at that fastball and fouls it back. Way late. Looking for off speed. The 1-2 count. Ball gets away. Avila smothers it. Throws over to first to keep Ozuna in check. 2-2. Knuckle curve. 2-2 pitch is another knuckle curve down out of the zone, and that one gets Realmuto, so 2 down. So Jake Beekman, former Philly, former Texas Ranger. He'll be facing Dansby Swanson with 2 down, bases loaded in the 8th. Dansby's been a doubles machine all year. Swings right through that fastball, right down the middle, 97 miles an hour, 0-1. That fastball misses away, 97, 1-1. Braves had a good opportunity before. They really need to cash in here as that fastball is called a strike. But let me tell you guys, look at that. That is inside. So the umpire is screwing us over. Must be an A's fan. The sinker gets Dansby looking. So Workman and Beekman get out of the inning. So the first batter for the A's in the 8th. Base hit for Matt Olson. Matt Chapman. I'm sorry, this is the 9th for Smith. Matt Chapman's got a full count. Down to third. Good stop by Bodie. On to second, and he throws it away. Fortunately, the throw back in is quick, so runners at first and second on the Bodie error. So 1-2 count for for Harrison Bader, excuse me, as he fouls that pitch off. Will Smith has struggled this season. He's lost his closer's role. But the Braves are just looking for him to keep it close. That changeup misses 2-2. He gets his sign from Real Muto. The pitch. A little bloop into left field that will fall. So Olsen will come all the way around to score. That error comes back to haunt the Braves. It is 3-1 Oakland. So 1-2 count. Chris Martin in. He's been our best man out of the bullpen this year. He faces Christian Walker, who's had a home run earlier, 1-for-3. 1-2. Swung on and missed. One man down. Chris Davis is up. He's 1-for-3. Fastball fouled back, 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. So Martin comes in and gets the first two down on strikes. So Alex Avila, the number 9 hitter, hits that ball up the middle. Swanson, 360 spin, throws, gets the slow running Avila. So the Braves need 2 runs here in the ninth, 7-8-9, with Liam Hendricks on the mound. Ozzie checks his swing. Umpire down at third says he could win around, so that's the first out. David Bodie, 1-0, swings through the splitter. The 1-1, swings on late on the fastball. And he was way late. Braves just are not having a day offensively. He hits that one up the middle, but right back at Hendricks. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Christian Pache is the last hope for the Braves. He's a 2-0 count. He pops up the slider behind the first base bag. Olsen's there to make the play, and the A's win this one 3-1, and they take the series 2-1 here in Atlanta. So the Braves lose yet another series. They will head off to Houston to take on Lance McCullers Jr. and the Astros. Looking to get back on the right track. Adam Ottavino gets the win for the A's. Liam Hendricks gets the save. Ottavino improves to 4-0. Aaron Nola gets his second loss of the season. Hendricks gets his 12th save of the year. So the A's take this one on 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. And the Braves lose this one with 1 run, 4 hits, and surprisingly no errors. I'm surprised that throw into second or into right field. Oh my God, I don't know my directions. Anyways, that throw into right field didn't cost them an error. But that'll do it here in Atlanta. I will see you guys next time. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe. Take care.